Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with the Jamal Campbell, playing currently for the Toronto Argonauts and just an inspirational man who I've gotten to see come up through the ranks. Thanks so much for making the time, Jamal.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, of course. So I'm guessing you do a lot of this press stuff now that you're a pretty big deal, you know?
You could say that. I think that football has definitely given me this platform,
Sure.
and I intend on using it.
I love that, man. So maybe let's start there. Talk about some of the work that you're doing. Aside from football, how are you using this platform to make a difference?
So a lot of people see that they see what goes on the field, but they don't see the things that go into in our daily lives and how we can use this to benefit our communities, our city, and the world. And the thing that I love most about this is that right now I'm involved in many programs. Right now I'm involved with the Argos, particularly the Huddle Up program, which is an anti-bullying program. And that's something that it's important because we go around to schools all across Toronto and we teach kids how to cope with bullying, and we're trying to change the culture in schools. So that's just one thing that I'm involved with. I'm also involved with mentoring kids ages I want to say anywhere from middle school to high school.
Beautiful.
And I'm looking forward to definitely being a lot more involved with other programs and things in the community.
So you're always doing something that gives back. Tell me why. Why do you feel like it's important for you to use your platform to do this? Because you don't have to. You could just play football and go about your business. Why do you do it?
Well, that's true, but it's important to me because before football, that's who I was. Now that I have football, it's more publicized, the things that I'm doing. But before, I was always doing these things. I was always involved with my community, doing tutoring programs and mentorship and boys clubs and things like that. But I think it's important because when people hear my story, they can relate to it and they can say, you know what, I grew up in inner city Toronto, like Jamal, and he's able to accomplish these things. So you know what, I want to be a scientist one day. So I'm going to use Jamal's story as motivation to help me get what I want. So all I want to do is the voice for all the kids of Toronto, and if it reaches further than that, it's amazing.
Well, it's going to, even with this interview. So why don't actually you tell us a little bit about your story and where you've come from to where you are? Because I do think it's an inspiration. You're an inspiration to me.
Okay, so I grew up in the Jane and Finch community for most of my life, and I went to in Toronto. That's in Toronto, sorry. And it's considered a priority neighborhood, but it's a great community, I think, because we get to celebrate different cultures, different ethnic backgrounds. Right now in the city, there's a lot of great things going on, especially in my community. We have some of the best music artists coming out of Jane and Finch, and it's important that we don't just look at sports and tell youth that if you want to make it in life, the only outlet is sports. I think that it is an outlet, but I think it's more important that we educate these kids so that one day when they have this platform, they can give back and we can all share and just make this community a better place.
Right. So who in your life helped you get to where you are now? Coming from one of, the priority neighborhoods in Toronto, where people say you might not have opportunities to make it and do big things. How did that journey go for you?
I don't think that I can give that to one specific person.
Yeah.
If I were, that would have to be my mom. So let's just say that that's given. But I would like to say that, it's been over the years, different groups, and, how I met you is you coming to my high school and facilitating these programs through sport and education and things like that. So I think a combination of all those things is what helped my success now.
The book I'm writing is all about living unleashed. It's all about living fully, living in your purpose. What do you think holds people back from doing that? What are some of the things that hold people back from living fully?
I think that afraid of commitment. That's what I think. I believe that a lot of people nowadays, they're afraid to put everything into it because they're afraid of failure.
Yeah.
And I think that the best way to go about life is not expecting failure, but learning how to deal with failure. Because let's face it, we're gonna fail in life. right? We're going to be faced with situations. We're going to be dealing with adversity and different things. But I think that I also believe, this is what I strongly believe, that people are holding themselves back from the things that they want or living an unleashed life.
Yeah.
And I think that it's this. We're in this. We're in a time in the world where everything we have is so convenient to us, and because of that, people are living so comfortably, and they're in this comfort zone, and they're afraid to step out of it.
Yeah, very well said. And I like what you said about the fear of failure. And really, to me, if you're not failing, you're not trying hard enough.
Exactly.
You're not taking any risks that are big enough. You're clearly living unleashed. You're going for your dreams. Nothing's holding you back. You're really going after it. What's a motto that you live by, or some sort of words or a quote that really sticks with you that's been kind of a driving force in your mindset?
So something that holds dear to me is, this is something that I've always told myself in the hardest of times, whether it was during my journey in football, during my fitness journey, trying to prepare my body, in university, just trying to get through university and realizing that, you have to believe in yourself. And this is something that stuck to me. This is a quote that I always told myself. I don't have any tattoos, but if I were to get a tattoo, it'd have to be this. And it is, my motivation is my determination through God. And faith plays an important role in my life, because I realize that that's the only thing that will remain consistent when everything else is discombobulating and whatnot. That's something that I can always come back to. And what that quote means is, my motivation is my determination through God. Is the only thing that I need to be determined is knowing that the only thing that I need to motivate me, tell me to give, is my determination to reach success. And that can mean anything, whether it's football, outside of football, my studies, or anything that I plan on doing for my community, my city, my country, or my neighbor, anything like that.
I love it. I love it. You're such an inspiration, man. Just beautiful. What is your number one go-to song right now on your playlist? If you're playing a song that you're like, yo, this is my jam, what is it?
I'm going to have to go with let me see. Right now, I'm gonna have to go with Sam Cooke, "A Change Will Come." And I don't know if it's inspired by the recent events in the last year or so, but when I listen to that song, the lyrics, they just hold weight in my heart. And I'm gonna have to go with that.
All right,
I suggest everyone take a look at that. Let's give that song a listen.
Awesome. Well, Jamal, thanks so much for your time. Thanks for living well and setting an example for so many people. Keep doing it, keep moving, and blessings on the journey, bro.
Thank you so much. Hey, it was nice speaking to you. Congratulations with all your success so far, and I look forward to seeing what the Unleashed is about, and I think it's going to be great, and good luck with everything. God bless you.
Thank you. God bless, man. Talk soon.